Because the thing is, people, 3D Earth will never get to join the galactic community of all the other species in space. Because it's 3D Earth. It's a baby planet learning how to exist in peace and love. And when the 5D grid activates, and when we are a fully 5D planet, peace and love, baby, all around, well, then I'm sure we will get access to this galactic community. But in the meantime, we can reference our past lives. In the meantime, we can benefit from doing research and from the people who are really curious. And we can keep tapping into our curiosity about these topics without triggering fear or any of these low vibrational, ego type feelings that make us feel triggered and fearful like an unsafe child. I am Bridget. I am Love Steady Life, and I'm here for you to answer any of your Lightworker questions. Tonight, I was just in the mood to talk about aliens. I think it's a really fun, kind of high vibrational concept to be curious about a concept that a lot of people are scared of. Now, what's really cool about Instagram Live is I'm able to have people join me from anywhere in the world. Hey, Meagan.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hopefully my connection holds up.
I can see you and I can hear you, so that means they can too.
Awesome.
So you are a starseed, right?
Yeah, that is correct. I've kind of come to remember this over the past year or so, and kind of as I uncover more, all these memories, I guess, of my soul's origins start to come back the more I explore and the more I learn about myself.
That sounds incredible. So there's this idea that, we've all got past lives, but someone who's a starseed, their past lives exist on another planet in another galactic culture. So you told me in the comment that you have Pleiadian memories. Is that right?
Yeah, I think I'm pretty certain that my soul originated in the Pleiades star system. And I know for sure this is my first time incarnating on Earth in a human body. I also know that I'm not here for karmic reasons. I'm here purely to be of service and to complete a mission of sorts in assistance of helping the planet and helping other humans, other beings here to raise their vibration. And there's actually lots of us here.
I love that.
That
is a beautiful mission statement right there. I'm sure a lot of people who are listening and who will tune in later are going to hear that and they're going to resonate with it. That right there, everyone, here's a starseed, Meagan. She comes from lifetimes in the Pleiades. Meagan, can you tell us maybe the strongest awakening moment for you that made you realize that this was a real thing and you weren't just a creative person, that this was an actual memory that you were pulling from your DNA, Akashic Records?
So lately I've started to remember some things from my human childhood, stuff that I suppressed at the time when it was actually happening, just out of fear of sharing and being thought that I was crazy or things like that, or like that it was a dream. Most recently, or probably some of the stronger things have been in my human lifetime, in the dream state at nighttime, going on to these Pleiadian starships to be taught, to learn, to help acclimate myself to the 3D plane. Just the Earth itself is a very dense place, which is different from the vibration my soul resonates most with. So it's been hard for me to acclimate. Even in my adult life, I have areas where I can see it's kind of a growing pains and growing process, if that makes sense, as a human. But I think the most recent memories are being on starships in this lifetime and just kind of having memories of my past life in the Pleiades, but mainly just knowing that I'm here on a mission. That's the strongest thing that resonates with me, is just knowing I'm here to complete a mission. I know it may sound very out there, very crazy.
Sounds so beautiful and clear, yeah. And it just, is you speaking your mission statement. I love it. This is why we're here. We are light workers, and we have this deep innate passion to raise vibrations and to be this extra humanitarian where we don't want to follow the basic social structure of what we're given, but we have an internal narrative, an internal goal. And when we're able to connect that goal to our past life and to our soul purpose, that is so high vibrational. That is amazing. And it's clear that that's what you're riding on. It sounds awesome.
Yeah, it's definitely can be very hard at times, but I think some of the other things that I pull from these past lives or experiences are the gifts that I have in this lifetime. For me, those are gifts of physical healing, other gifts that some would call psychic gifts of clairvoyance, clairsentience, just knowing things that are beyond the physical 3D tangible world that we have. And lots of starseeds that are on the planet now, whether they're necessarily aware or awake to their origins, have these gifts that are either dormant or starting to activate, just kind of based on the energy of the planet and their own personal growth or soul journey. These gifts will come to the surface, they'll come to their awareness, and they will utilize those to fulfill what they're here to do.
Amen. Beautiful. Beautifully spoken.
I feel maybe a small part of my mission is to bring disclosure to the world of kind of these beings like myself, why we're here,
Yes.
to share and to teach. So I get really excited to share. So I was like, I knew I had to come on and at least share part of my experience. So
thank you. So you're resonating these energies. You're bringing Earth. You're bringing the 3D realm, the 4D realm, the 5D realm, the earthly plane, specks of stardust. You exist as someone who is literally resonating this galactic culture, this information that really, imagine if Earth is a library where all the different species have seeded a little bit of their DNA, a little bit of soul. There's all the different souls from all the different places. And all over the world, we're raising our vibration. You're influencing people. You're sharing your story with people, raising your vibration, raising the vibration of the people around you. And then the 5D grid activates, boom. And then all of a sudden we see all the UFOs that have been cloaked in the sky the whole time. Yes!
Another thing I feel compelled to share is that to many, the world may seem like a really dark place right now. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of purging, a lot of cleansing happening on the physical scale of Earth, the weather, and then also with the people of the planet. I feel like I'm supposed to share that there are, beyond just the human incarnated starseeds, there are many of the star family here. There are ships, there are people, or there are beings that are here assisting humanity, even though they may not be seen or it may seem very dark. They are helping us. Like, the help is near, if that makes sense. Like, it's not, it seems very dark, but there is, the light is coming and it's already here, where you just, yeah.
Yes.
If anybody, even human, no matter where your soul's origin, like, if you are in need of help or peace, or just needing to, like, even a emotional state of uplifting, to call out to these star beings of light, and maybe not physically in the 3D plane, but energetically, they will come to support you. And I think that's something I'm supposed to share, is that if you call out for their help, they're here. They love humans. They love humanity. That's why I'm here. Like, many different beings in the universe are here because we care about humanity. We care about the Earth.
We are surrounded by help. There is literally a galactic community there waiting for us, just trying to assist us in the ways they can, while we're still utilizing our own free will, But they're there
Right.
to assist us so that we can join the galactic community by raising our planet's vibration high enough so that we're no longer participating in low vibrational exchanges that are just not possible in the higher realms.
Right. One hashtag that I include in a lot of my posts is hashtag Team Earth.
Love it.
And just the fact that things are moving in a good direction. These extraterrestrial beings may not be able to directly or forcefully help, which is why Starseed's incarnated, so we could help from the inside out. So we could blend in with the human race while making a change as we move into this new season or new era of time space.
Yep. It's like the only way to play the game is to friggin' play the game.
Right. To be in the matrix, so to speak.
Yes, yes.
So a lot of starseeds are more sensitive to energies or, things like foods, all kinds of things. But mainly I just wanted to talk about how a lot of us, our task, so to speak, is to keep our physical body clean so we can hold more light.
Yes.
And
love
so
it.
a lot of that is just managing our energy, managing our energetic body. That's something I've kind of come to realize over the past few months, that like literally sometimes all I have to do is just hold a higher vibration, even if I feel like I'm not, quote unquote, doing something, just being a body of light. I don't know if that makes any sense, but
Makes a lot of sense.
I feel like there's some, whether they're aware of it or not, starseeds who are questioning what they should be doing, and sometimes it's just a matter of just being. And even human beings get caught up. We get caught up in doing tasks, doing physical things, when sometimes the right thing to do is just to be our highest embodied frequency or version of ourself.
Absolutely. I want to pick out one thing that you said. So when you talked about having your body be a physical high vibrational vessel, that super resonated with me. I feel like my high vibrational self, my deeper, infinite, divine intuition started speaking to me as a young teen. And the only thing I was willing to listen to was the dietary restrictions. Don't eat that, it doesn't feel good. Don't eat that, it doesn't feel good. I was willing to listen to that. But every other thing, I'd let them walk all over me. No doesn't mean no. It's so funny how I didn't come into the other high vibrational skills until I matured into more of an adult. And I was able to take the same boundaries I set for like, don't eat these foods, into, okay, you're able to resonate with how does your stomach feel? Now, can you resonate with how your heart chakra feels? With how your soul feels? And that just realigning my focus as I've aged through the years, learning how to realign my focus on my internal state allows me to be embodied. And what's funny is just the act of tapping into yourself is your actual higher self embodying. It's just hard for higher selves to stay if the physical body's not healthy, or if we're not happy because we're self-hating, or if we're jealous of someone. I feel like that's when the higher self leaves and we feel like we need to do what we should be doing. And then as we raise our vibration, we realize there's nothing I should be doing, because should is me reaching out, looking for external validation, looking for something out there to make me feel good, instead of looking in on the inside and saying, what's up with this landscape? What is it telling me? And what can I do to make it feel more authentic and like a home that I want my higher self to be in?
Amen to that. I resonate with that for sure.
Thanks, babe.
I think I'm just going to piggyback off of what you said about going within and just kind of discovering your truth from the inside out. No matter where somebody is on their journey right now, don't let the world tell you who you are, or who you should be, or what you should do. Ask yourself, like, we have all this wisdom in our cells and our DNA, and it's waiting for us to just tap in. And it doesn't require a lot of work. It just requires the curiosity, silencing, and just being with ourselves. So I think if I could encourage anybody to do anything, it's to know yourself, because we're all unique. We all come from the same source. We all are reflections of each other. So the more
Beautiful.
you can know yourself, the more you can know others and know how you can love and serve the planet.
Gorgeous message. Thank you so much for sharing that beautiful energy with us. I'm sure everyone who is watching felt that beautiful, beautiful love. And I'm so grateful that you reached out to participate here. This has been glorious.
Can I add one more thought?
Please, yes, please.
So the whole message around being a starseed isn't from a place of being on a higher level than anybody. Like, we all have access to just vast wisdom, vast knowledge, vast experience of spirituality. By no means are these beings like myself, or, you know, even higher dimensional beings necessarily better. I don't want to speak from a place of necessarily duality or comparing, but we are all the same. We all have access to this. So I hope that it's coming across as that no matter who you are, we can easily tap into this divinity.
Beautiful, beautifully spoken. Thank you, Meagan. Amazing. I think that is an amazing closing statement. I'm so full of love and gratitude. It was a pleasure to have you. It was a pleasure to hear your messages. Blessings
Awesome.
to you. Blessings to everyone.